Hi everyone, it's Kathy. I'm sitting outside. I'm in my backyard, kind of side backyard. Um, we just recently had this gazebo put up. It's not quite finished yet, but it is very nice to have a place to come out to, especially in this summer. You don't necessarily want to sit inside, even if it's not really warm or you don't have the air conditioning on, but it's nice just to sit out, watch people walking by or the traffic, or sit out with Brady. Brady's our 75-pound puppy. And he likes to stay close to his mama. So he doesn't usually leave me too far behind. So I thought tonight I would sit down and try to catch up. I know it seems like it's been forever. Things go by sometimes so quickly, and then other times it's just so slowly, but it just, I don't know, it catches up with you. I've been very busy um, just maintaining my sanity and the house and the family and things that you need to do every day in the week, like everybody else does. I thought I'd come out here. I did get new cushions for my gazebo. It's the same table, but I have cushions that I had purchased at the at home store, and they were the only ones that I could find that had um, four backs and four seats. But they did, I don't know, you're probably too close, but they're really very pretty. I don't know if you can even tell what color they are. They're kind of like it's a canvas background, and it's an off-white, and it's kind of a grayish green, if that's a gray green. And the reason I say kind of looks like, because I'm due to have cataract surgery, and nothing looks the same to me as it does to other people. And I never realized just how bad it was until fairly recently, within the last like month, where you get the starburst and the light behind things at night, and you look at something long enough and it doesn't look the color it should be. It's kind of like has an orange tint to it, and so I just went to the ophthalmologist and told him, and he said, "Well, go to. I'm not sure whether you're actually ready to have cataract surgery yet. We don't want to do it until you have to, but go to your the place where you get your eyeglass prescriptions. Have them do an eye test on you, and we'll decide. We'll go from there." So I went in and I told her, I said, the doctor wants to know whether it's the prescription or whether it's the cataracts. And she did the exam and she said, "Oh, it's definitely the cataract." She said, "Your vision is really pretty poor. It's I personally," she said, "wouldn't want it to be any worse than it is now before you get it done." Okay. So I called the next day to the ophthalmologist and told her, and she said, "Well, the doctor you're seeing for glaucoma." And I said, "I know." She said, "Well, he doesn't do that surgery, so we'll have to refer you to somebody else in the practice." Okay. So they referred me to a doctor. I only had to wait a week for a specialist. I must be something special. Imagine waiting a week for a specialist. So anyway, I went to see him, and he looked at everything that was forwarded to him, and he said, "Yeah, definitely, you're ready." And he said, "I can also, while I'm in there, it only takes about 10 minutes to do the cataract surgery, but while I'm in there, I can actually relieve some of the pressure from your glaucoma also, and it's just not a big deal." So I said, "Oh, that sounds wonderful." He said, "If you want it done, I'll do it." And I said, "Yes, go right ahead." So it's going to be set for sometime around July 23rd. He's booked up until then. Um, Either he's booked or the operating room is booked. But anyway, he can't do it until after that. So I'm trying to get some things caught up, and things that, because time will fly once July 23rd comes. And I'm working out here on the gazebo, and my sister-in-law, who's been a godsend, is helping me also. And we are doing different things with the yard and plants. And I'm so thankful for her that she's here. When she's available, she comes at least once a week. And we have been getting quite a bit done. I'm going to try and show you some of the things that we're doing. A lot of it involves hostas. She loves hostas. I love hostas. Some of the hostas I have on the property came from her. Some of them I just bought because they were either a good price or they were on clearance, or because I had one that died out and I went and bought another one to replace that one in the hole. That kind of situation. So I decided that while we had the chance, I would kind of, instead of doing a mix and match in places that where we could, I would just match everything up. So that's where we stand now. So I'm going to try, and without disturbing too much, I'm going to get up here and I'm going to walk around a little bit, and we're going to see what it is that we're working on. This is the first side, and it's actually the only side we left the railing on, because I just thought it would look better and fresher and newer, and my daughter suggested it, and I said yes, it really was a great idea. So here on the top, I'm trying to get you lined up, I have what some might call a pepper plant. And this is a pepper plant also. I don't know if I can get in on it, but this one actually has some peppers in there. But I don't know if you're seeing them or whether I'm not on the right angle. Here we are right here. And they're right up in the top. See? And then we have this great big old basil, and I'm going to take the top off where it's flowering. Oh, it smells so good, but it doesn't need to flower. It's too soon for that. And then here is a cucumber plant. It's the only one I have of this. And behind it, believe it or not, that's a tomato plant. It's supposed to be miniature. They both are. And boy, they didn't lie when they said they were miniature. And then there's some marigolds, hopefully to keep the deer away. And I'll back up just a little bit, and you can hopefully see the hostas as I'm trespassing on my neighbor's property. But we have the one big one in the center, and then we have smaller ones on both sides. And on this side, I'm going to leave it without any plants at all. So I'm going to end up taking, we already took one off of the end here, where you can see where the hole is next to the weed whacker. And then we have a big one here with a light green and a white, and then this is a dark green, kind of a yellow. And then we're working our way around here. They're all going to go, but this bunch here is going to stay. They're all green and white. And that's my little cart, my wagon, my garbage can that I'm using as we're working. And this is a really pretty petunia. And it's one of those that likes the sun. Imagine that. And then when you come over this way, come on over. Where are we? I'm going to come in closer because we have to take a look at Elvis. That's the Elvis gate that my daughter had especially made for my husband. a couple of years ago. And behind it is, it's not really showing up that well, but it's a really pretty rose bush. And to the side of the rose bush is a dogwood. I'm not exactly sure what kind it is, but that's real pretty too. And then over here, we have it was a terrible mess over here too. We cleaned this out, and this is hibiscus, and that one shot really nice and tall once we got that all cleaned out. And this is a hydrangea, but I'm not showing that either because I'm not in the right spot. Yes. And there's a butterfly bush here. It kind of looks like a greenish gray, but it really isn't. It just comes up that way. And there's a hibiscus behind that also. And that's grass, ornamental grass. And then we have another hibiscus here. And for a change, that's not my dog barking. And there was an iris next to it, which of course has finished blooming. Okay, now you have to look at me. I hope that wasn't too bad. And then on this side, I'm gonna squeeze you through here. Oh, tight squeeze, tight squeeze. What are you eating, Brady? What are you eating? Hey, let go. What are you eating? Are you supposed to be eating that? What is it? Go away. Get lost. What are you eating? A paper towel? You're gonna get what for? Go on. I'm gonna slap you silly. Go on. No paper towels for you. No. You stay out of there. You hear me? Look it. Now everybody's gonna see that you're a bad boy. Yeah, look around like you don't know who I'm talking about. This is a lemon tree. Believe it or not, it started out very small, only about 6 or 8 inches tall, and my daughter fostered it all last winter. Bought the grow light for it, took care of it for me, brought it back on Easter Sunday. So far it's thriving. And then my bicycle has begonias on it. Come on, bicycle, show up. Oh, maybe I'll give you from a different angle here. Yeah, there it is. I bought that about 6 or 7 years ago in Amish country, and I wished I could have gone back since then to get more, or at least one more, but I haven't been able to do that so far. And this is getting an overhaul, and between the house and the sidewalk is we put some hostas in here. The hydrangea was here, and then I put some potted plants in here, and up against in the back of the wall is right behind here is a butterfly bush. And can you see in the barrel? It's heads of lettuce. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, they're heads of lettuce. And some more hydrangeas. Hostas. And this is a really big one. And I think that's probably, oh, we have some more petunias in the basket. And then there's some roses out front here, where my husband and I sometimes come to sit. He likes to sit when it's sunny. I like to sit when it's shady. And there's a hydrangea in the back here also. And roses. And that's the story. So now I'm out in the front, so I might as well stay here now and finish talking to you. The weather here has been great. It was hot for a few days, really hot, and then it cooled down, but it got really, really windy. So everybody was afraid, you know, they were going to lose shrubbery and trees and whatnot. But as far as I know, nobody has. But it's a beautiful day today, and it was tonight too. It was a little bit hazy during the day, and my daughter's about 45 minutes away, and she said they got heavy rain for a short time, and it got very dark here, but we didn't get any rain. So I don't know if we can see anything else that's here. Oh, I have some planters at the edge of the sidewalk going up into the house also. And she also brought me over some diatomaceous earth, food grade, because the ants are just incredible. My goodness, they are doing a job on everything. So, of course, having Brady, we couldn't put just anything down. So we got the food grade, or she got the food grade diatomaceous earth because she has a puppy. And she brought me some over today, so we spread it out. And there's Brady's all pooped out from eating paper towels. Yeah, you eating paper towels. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for watching me. Please give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already done that. It doesn't cost anything. And I will fill you in and let you know what's going on with the cataract surgery in approximately a month. After that, my sister's coming to visit from Florida, and that's going to be wonderful. We're going to have a great visit. And she hasn't been up in a while, and I don't think she has been up in a very long time since that it wasn't winter or cooler weather. So we're all looking forward to that. Thanks again, and be kind to one another. It doesn't cost anything. Thanks so much. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.